Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Generation Old School. If this is your first time passing by the channel, my name is William. And on this video, I would like to do a comparison on two of my personal classic cars, 1955 Oldsmobile and 1955 Buick. But before we continue, if it is your first time passing by the channel and you have not subscribed, let me remind you that it's completely free to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget that it is really important for you guys to give these videos a like, leave a comment, and also follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook as Generation Old School. Let's go ahead and start with this one, the 1955 Oldsmobile. Back in 1955, Oldsmobile offered three different type of cars or models: the 88, the Super 88, and this one, which is the top of the line, the 98. This one is the Holiday. As you can see here, the Holiday is known by those car enthusiasts as a two-door hardtop. But you also had a 98 convertible known as a Starfire. The Starfire was a convertible and the Holiday was a two-door hardtop. On this side, we have a very close competitor of General Motors, one step above Oldsmobile, and it's a 1955 Buick. Back in 1955, Buick also offered four type of models: the Special, the Century, the Super, and the Roadmaster. This one is the Century. Every time that you guys see these four holes on the fender, that means that the car is one of the most expensive and higher models of Buicks, and these are called venti ports. Now, many people ask me on the comment sections and when they see me in person, are these functional? And they are not functional at all. They're only there for decoration. It would have been nice if they had openings in order to remove the heat from the engine to make it come out from the side. I think that would have improved significantly the temperature in these classic cars. Both of these cars are completely original. As you can see, this one is convertible. You have the original hubcaps and factory rims from the 1950. And also you have something that cannot be missing, the white wall tires. Both of these cars are equipped with 15-inch white wall tires, and both of these cars have an original engine. We're gonna go into the engine in a little bit. I would like to show you the hubcaps on the 1955 Oldsmobile 98. Take a look at this. You have matching paint on the rims, white wall tires, and also original hubcaps for the model 98. What a beautiful car. Before we continue, I would like to remind you all to subscribe to the channel. And if you already did, or if you already formed part of this YouTube channel for a long time, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your support. Now, I would like to show you guys the engine on these beautiful cars. Let's start by this one, the 1955 Oldsmobile. As you can see, it is equipped with the original 324 V8 engine, original carburetor cleaner, power steering pump, original radiator. Both of these cars have the same options. Over here, you have the original carburetor cleaner, power steering pump, radiator, and below the chassis, right below the driver seat, you have the brake booster for both of these cars. So if you need to refill your brake fluid, you have to get under the car in order for you to be able to put brake fluid in the master cylinder. Both of these cars are a work of art. This one has a 322 cubic inch nail head V8 paired to a Dynaflow automatic transmission. On the other hand, this one over here is equipped with a 324 Oldsmobile Rocket V8 paired to a 4-speed hydromatic transmission. 4-speed hydromatic transmission. Very, very fast cars, very sought out vehicles today by car enthusiasts. And people that love this car from the 1950s, this one has the original colors of white and teal. This one is a two-door hardtop. I love how back in the 1950s, in order to divide the paint, they used chrome in order to hide the paint match. Take a look at the interior. Both of these cars are equipped with power windows, original door panels, door handles, the cowl vent. You open this in order to allow more air to come into the cabin. Power steering, and obviously that big steering wheel from the 1950s with the chrome horn ring in the center. Padded dash, original upholstery, very nice car. There's not one single thing about these cars that I don't like. I've always dreamed of having a 55 Buick convertible and a 55 Oldsmobile 98, the top of the line for both brands. In the 50s, Oldsmobile was one step below Buick, and Buick was also the favorite car brand of the high middle class in the 1950s. So you had doctors, professionals, lawyers that would pick Buick as their favorite car brand, but also Oldsmobile wasn't staying too far behind. Let me know in the comment section which one of these two cars would you pick if you were at a dealer in 1955, and as soon as you will come in, you will see these two beauties parked in the showroom. Oldsmobile has always been very famous for being very comfortable, just like a Cadillac, like driving in a cloud. And that is due to the reason that Buick is equipped with springs on all four suspensions. So it makes the ride a little bit smoother, quieter, a little bit nicer. On the other hand, Oldsmobile has spring in the front tires and leaf springs in the rear suspension, which is also a very nice ride. But when you drive a Buick and then you jump into an Oldsmobile, you're able to notice the difference. Also, the transmission on the Buick, which is a Dynaflow, is a 2-speed automatic transmission known for its durability and comfortability. This transmission doesn't shift, so when you're driving, you don't hear or you don't feel the transmission shifting, which is a very nice feature. It's like driving a Tesla nowadays. On the other hand, this one is equipped with a Hydra-matic automatic transmission, and it is a 4-speed transmission. Coming on to this Buick, now I would like to show you the interior. Obviously, the door panels, door handles, cowl vents, power windows. On this side, on this panel here, you control all four windows, not only the front and passenger and driver, but also the little ones in the back. As you can see, the dash is a work of art by itself with that big steering wheel and the horn in the center. I've added this for better driving, and also, why not add that personal touch to your own car. I love the color combination on this one. I think they did an amazing job in the interior, and also the color combination in the outside, white and blue, with the chrome dividing both paint lines. On this one, I've added a red print striping on the rim. It used to be black, and I think red popped it up a little bit more, and it matches. It's also the colors of the American flag: red, white, and blue. Next, I would like to show you guys that beautiful rear end with the big tail lights wrapped around that big chrome. You have the city lights, backup lights, and a reflector. You have this big bumper guards in the center of the bumper, and that beautiful and long trunk emblem. Both of these cars are equipped with a single exhaust, just like they did back in the 1950s. Moving on to the Oldsmobile, since this one is a 98, the trunk is a little longer. When you compare this one to the regular 88 model or Super 88, this one is 8 inches longer. From here to here, you have 8 inches, and that makes the trunk look longer, but the actual trunk lid fits on either the Super 88, the 88, or this one, which is the 98. You also have the big, nice chrome in the center, the North America map, and the 98 model. Also, the big back bumper, chrome tail lights. These are pointier, very nice. You have the backup lights, bumper guards, and again, single exhaust. What a beautiful car. Both of them, in my opinion, have beautiful color combinations. This one, we usually use it during the day because it has a roof. You're able to ride very nice with the family, my daughter. And the convertible, when it is a little bit more fresh and cooler and not so hot in Miami, we prefer to go in the convertible, top down, cruising by Miami Beach, Brickell. It's a very nice experience. I would like for you to let me know in the comments what you thought about this video. Is this something that you have seen before? Don't forget to give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe. And also let me know in the comments, which one will you pick? 55 Oldsmobile or 55 Buick? Guys, thank you so much for watching, and God bless you all.
Which one do you like?
I prefer the Buick. But again, I think the Oldsmobile looks way nicer on the outside than the Buick. But driving a Buick is like driving on a cloud.